I would like to address something that was disturbing and still remains disturbing to me. As everyone knows, in Waynesville, Ohio, I have made a complaint about a Warren County probation officer who worked at the Miami Cemetery for decades and then went and worked for 5 years and got a retirement at the Warren County Court as a probation officer, overseeing many cases. So the Warren County courts thought that much of him, and so did the people of Waynesville who had him take care of their cemetery at on 73, the Miami Cemetery. So much so that they built a memorial to recognize him called the Charlie Morgan Chapel, which sits in the middle of the cemetery up by the house. He told me of a hideous murder where the man was buried in secret in Section A near James Tietmeyer's grave. And I even supplied some of my hypotheses as to who all was involved, and it's on a pretty good account. And since they're not interested in giving any weight to his word and what he said to me as a Christian, I have a question. Why is it that they would build this chapel and name it in Charlie Morgan's name? And then Waynesville High School would have the local funeral director bring me fetuses that had been in jars in the science classes at Waynesville High School to help Mr. Osborne illustrate the growth of the fetuses throughout the pregnancy, with the last fetus in the last jar being a full-term fetus. The seal broke, and they brought them to the cemetery. And what I was told was to take them to Potter's Field and bury them. This is what they were in. Jars. There was no memorial. There was no dedicated grave. They were simply laid to rest in Potter's Field next to a Catholic nun who had been treated basically the same way. I ask you, as a community of Catholics, is this right? Is this how we do things? If a man gives you his word and they thought enough to build a chapel, do you ignore it now